Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Oscar season is here. We have our first batch of nominations. We are kicking the award season off with the Critics' Choice Awards, and it is time to react to the nominations. Who's going to get nominated? Who's going to get snubbed? Who are the early frontrunners? We're about to find that out. If you're interested, you can find all my predictions in the Award Expert app. It's a really great app for predicting award season stuff, so check out my predictions there. And finally, I built out this big record book last year. It's a big project that I did where I tallied up every nomination and win across all of the precursors for all of the categories for the last 25 years. It was a big undertaking, but it's built out. It's fun. There's some fun little stat tidbits as well in there, and I'm going to be updating it throughout the award season. So if you're interested in looking at a nice snapshot view of the award season as we go along, I'll leave a link to that spreadsheet in the description. Okay, let's see what's contending here. Arco, nice. Expected.
In your dreams.
Okay, got in. All right.
K-pop demon hunters.
Of course. Little Amelie, nice. Heard that one's really good. In Zootopia 2. All right. So no Neja 2. Didn't expect that one to get in. Nobody saw it here.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Let's go. PTA.
Ryan Coogler.
Amazing. Sinners. Favorite movie of the year so far?
Guillermo del Toro.
I knew he was going to get in it here. They love him. Safdie. All right. He's a legit director contender. Nice. Yes. And Chloe Zhao. Okay.
These are the nominees.
All right. Cool. I love it. Looks great.
Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value.
Yes. All right. Let's see if Inga gets in.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Sentimental Value. Having a great morning. Amy Madigan, of course. Crazy that she's an actual player. Come on. Wumi Osaku. Huge. Tiana Taylor. Yeah. This is great. These are happening really fast. It's really hard for me to take all these in and factor in people that might be getting snubbed. So I'll talk about snubs later on. But it's just happening in a lot. I'm just trying to take it all in. Oh, no Marty Supreme Girl. So no Gwyneth Paltrow, no Odessa Zion. Benicio del Toro. Love it. Love to see it. Jacob Elordi. Nice. Great pick. Mal Mescal. I'd love to see Adam Sandler for Jake Kelly. Sean Penn is great. Give me Adam Sandler. Yeah. The critics love Adam Sandler when he turns up a performance. Stellan Skarsgård. That's great. All right, that looks pretty normal. I'm trying to think if there's any major snubs, and I can't really think of any. Oh, no Sinners, guys. No Miles Caton. No Delroy Lindo. Jessie Buckley. She's probably going to sweep the whole season. Rose Byrne. Nice. I am really excited to watch that. I knew she was going to get in. I knew she was getting in. Yes. I love Renata Reinsva. Wow. Testament of Annalie. Emma Stone. So no Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue. Yeah, I'm going to have to do snubs later. It's too much. Timothée Chalamet, this is great. DiCaprio, of course. Joel Edgerton. Train Dreams is surging. It is surging. Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon 2. Yeah, so I'm assuming no Wagner Moura. Whoa!
The Secret Agent.
Ah.
These are the nominees.
Whoa! So no Byung-Hun Lee for No Other Choice. No George Clooney and Jay Kelly. That's an unfortunate snub because I would have loved for him to gotten in here. But Ethan Hawke, and Joel Edgerton, and Wagner Moura all getting in. It's kind of gas. Best Picture. Here we go. Begonia. All right. They got in. Wow.
Frankenstein.
New Frankenstein would get in. Hamnet, of course. Jay Kelly. All right. Love that. Even though George Clooney doesn't get in. Marty Supreme, of course. One Battle After Another. That's great. Sentimental Value. All right. Sinners. Yes. This is great. Train Dreams. Wow. Headgummit. So no Secret Agent. No Other Choice. I forgot to mention, no, it was just an accident in any category, Panahi, picture. I knew that probably wasn't going to happen, but it is unfortunate. All right, now it is time to talk about the rest of the nominees. Let's take a look at the rest of them. So we got Best Sound. We have F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Surratt. I've heard great things about Surratt. So that's great. And Warfare. Those are some nice picks. No Wicked in here. No Wicked. Again, I'm going to have to talk about Snubs later. This is too much to process right now. But great nominees. Score, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme is nice. One Battle After Another, and Sinners. I mean, this looks pretty normal. I know that Jay Kelly wasn't here. I would have loved for that one to gotten in. But, I mean, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, that's a pretty nice 5. And I can't complain about that too much. For original song, Drive from F1, okay, fine. Golden, K-pop, I Lied to You, Sinners, Closed by the Sun, Testament of Ann Lee. So, no Testament of Ann Lee in picture, but Amanda Seyfried got in and the song got in. We can see if it is contending in any other tech categories, but it's not getting goose-egged, so there's something. Train Dreams from Train Dreams and Girl in the Bubble. So, No Place Like Home from Wicked is gone. Pale Pale Moon from Sinners is gone. Those are unfortunate because, at least Pale Pale Moon, I would have loved for that one to gotten in. But I Lied to You's here. Golden is here. Girl in the Bubble is here. Clothed by the Sun, Train Dreams. Like, all right. And then Ed Sheeran. Best Foreign Language Film. It Was Just an Accident. Left-Handed Girl. I've heard just little things about that one. No Other Choice. The Secret Agent, Surratt, and Belen. No Sentimental Value in foreign language film. Now, I am curious if it even qualified in the first place because there are some bits of sentimental value where they speak English. I'm not sure, but no sentimental value in foreign language film. That is interesting. Best Comedy. This is insane. The Ballad of Wallace Island, Eternity, Friendship, The Naked Gun. That's great. I loved The Naked Gun. The Phoenician Scheme in Splitsville. What on earth? Dude, I never know how to predict this category. Is it like the movies they think are the funniest? Is it the best movies that happen to be comedies? And so I put in things like One Battle After Another and stuff like that. Like stunt design, Ballerina. I knew that would get in. I know they love their John Wick movies. F1, Final Reckoning, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Warfare. Warfare and stunts is a nice pick. That is a really, really good nomination there. Visual effects, Avatar Fire and Ash, F1, Frankenstein, Mission Impossible, Sinners, nice, and Superman. So no Wicked in visual effects. No Wicked in visual effects. Also no Fantastic Four. No Fantastic Four in visual effects either. Fascinating. Hair and makeup, 28 years later. It's a great choice. Frankenstein, Sinners, Smashing Machine, Weapons, Wicked for Good. That is all very expected. I think that's the 6 that I had. It was hard to pick anything else in this category. Costume design, we have Frankenstein, Hamnet, Hedda, Kiss of the Spider-Woman. Hedda and Kiss of the Spider-Woman get in here. Fascinating. I didn't know if those movies would really do anything. And then Sinners and Wicked for Good. Great picks. One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme not here, but those weren't like big costume contenders. Kiss of the Spider-Woman is like big musical. So, yeah. All right. Editing, we have A House of Dynamite. Why? That is one of the worst edited movies of the year. That's so stupid. F1. Whoa. F1. And Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Perfect Neighbor, the Netflix documentary in editing. Really interesting. And then Sinners. This is a fascinating list. I had a feeling F1 might get in here. A House of Dynamite should not be here. I mean, you're missing things like Hamnet in here. That's crazy. Okay, fine. Whatever. Production design. The Fantastic Four First Steps. There it is. They like that 60s retro futuristic aesthetic. Frankenstein, That Better Win. Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sinners, Wicked for Good. Otherwise, that looks very normal to me. Cinematography, F1. They really liked F1, didn't they? Yeah, they loved it. Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Train Dreams is a nice nod. That movie is very stunningly shot. No Marty Supreme in here. No Avatar. Also no Avatar in production design or sound or anything like that. Avatar kind of staring down a lone visual effects nod, maybe? That's kind of crazy. Casting and ensemble, Hamnet, Jay Kelly, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Wicked for Good. That's a great lineup. I know that Wake Up Dead Man and Sentimental Value were not eligible. They didn't make the short list. So I think this is the 6 that I had. This is a great list. Adapted screenplay, we have One Battle After Another, Train Dreams, No Other Choice. There's a nod for No Other Choice outside of international feature. Frankenstein, Bugonia, and Hamnet. All right. These are great picks. Original screenplay, Jay Kelly, Marty Supreme, Sinners, Weapons. Weapons and screenplay is nice. Add a nice structure to it. Sorry Baby. Yes. I love Sorry Baby. That's a great pick. And then Sentimental Value. Okay, this is a great lineup. This is an incredible lineup. I love this. Best Young Actor / Actress, Everett Blunk in The Plague. I've heard The Plague is really interesting. Miles Caton in Sinners. Kerry Christopher in Weapons. Shannon Mahina Gorman in Rental Family. Jacoby Jupe in Hamnet. And Nina Ye in Left-Handed Girl. All right. Nothing of note really there. And that is all of the nominees. If we are taking a look at films that got snubbed, Avatar got snubbed for a lot of things. Avatar not in picture, not in cinematography, production design, sound, literally visual effects. And that's it. Is Avatar cooked? So the thing to consider with Avatar is that voting for Critics' Choice opened before they screened Avatar Fire and Ash. It screened first for critics in the middle of voting, and so they could have written it in certain categories. And so I have an inkling that possibly a lot of the Critics' Choice members probably just submitted their ballots before they saw Avatar Fire and Ash and just didn't include it, and then just put it in visual effects because they knew it would. It genuinely might be cooked because the reviews also weren't the best out of it. I've heard great reviews from it, but it's more of the same. If you like Avatar, if you liked Way of Water, you'll like this. Then, and like, that's, you know what? It might be cooked. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh. Ho. Did Cynthia Erivo get in? Did I miss that Cynthia Erivo missed? Cynthia Erivo missed Best Actress. Holy smokes, dude. I completely missed that. That's insane. Also, another one I missed, Jesse Plemons for Bugonia missed. I'm really bummed about that because I thought he gave a great performance. I wasn't the biggest fan of Bugonia, but I really liked his performance in it. He was, I think, probably my favorite part of the movie. And so that stinks that he missed that. Supporting actress snubs, I mentioned the Marty Supreme girls. The other notable one was Regina Hall, One Battle After Another, but she had very minimal screen time. And so I put her in just because I thought they would over-nominate One Battle After Another, but they did it proper justice. They did the right things. Yeah, that looks like that's about it. Critics' Choice going in a pretty normie direction, but doing a couple of crazy things here. I can't believe Cynthia Erivo actually missed. I thought she would make it here without a doubt, and she actually missed. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.